And welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. We're all about personal development here. You become better for not only you, but the people you love and care about most. You gotta be a little uncomfortable and take that leap of faith. You're in control of the process. I'm here with you. If we don't continue to grow, if we don't continue to move on, we will be sad and upset. I got a couple questions from some people on social media about what to learn next. They weren't sure what to learn next. So I wanted to do an episode on what if I don't know what to learn next? I'm going to go over 4 broad categories that I really love, that I always lean on whenever I'm trying to learn something. And so these are quotes from Aristotle. So you know the philosopher Aristotle. Let's start our morning off right. Let's get some of these on here. Okay, first quote from Aristotle. We're going to burn right through these, so keep these locked into your brain. Philosopher quotes of the day. So all men by nature desire knowledge. All people want to learn. This has been known for a really long time. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. But the fruit is sweet. It's like, what can you do with this knowledge? What can you apply with this knowledge? So whatever you're trying to learn today, maybe you're going into work and you're like, okay, I can learn this. I can learn this. What can I apply to make my situation better and get me closer to my goal? So the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Entertaining thoughts without accepting it. Placing our own values, our own judgments, our own understandings, these can all be super powerful. And the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. That's a big reason why I always get excited about learning. First learning topic is health. What can we learn about health? What can we apply for ourselves? Well, I put this as number 1 because if we don't have health, what do we have? Nothing. Can't forget that. If we don't have health, we have nothing. I selfishly am putting wealth down as number 2, but there's so many avenues that you can go for wealth, and this can be maybe a certain type of investment vehicle you like. Maybe you want to buy rental properties in real estate, or maybe you want to just buy a bunch of stocks in the stock market, or maybe you just want to build out your company, already what you're doing. Or maybe you want to donate and give back to a community, to churches, to your friends and family. Maybe you want to build wealth for them as well, but anything on wealth, I'm usually game for. Number 3, relationships. We want to feel connected. We want to feel loved. We want to feel a part of something, and finding new relationships. Maybe we're finding more people who have like interests to our own. Maybe they're really into the type of business that we're in. Maybe they're into what we're spiritually into. Maybe they just enjoy the same things we do. One of my favorite things to do is to go to sporting events, concerts, these types of things with people who I love and care about. I think it's a total blast. Or even a special crowd. My girlfriend and I, we're really excited over spring break, going to be going to the Art Institute of Chicago, one of my favorite places in the world. So having relationships and doing things with people that we like is enjoyable. The end all be all, when you don't know what to learn, learning about happiness and how to make yourself happy is usually a good piece of time. Is worth your time, happiness. So what can you learn? Slippers falling off this morning. What can you learn about happiness? What can you apply for yourself? Are there certain things where you're a pretty grumpy person and you'd like to be more open-minded? You would like to have an open heart to something in particular, or you would just want to be happy more often? And one of the things that I've heard that I've always loved and it's stuck with me really well, happiness takes practice. So we got to practice to be happy. So we got to learn about it and then we got to apply it to our own lives. Your superpower is you being you. There are certain values, there's a certain vision, there's a certain purpose, there are certain relationships and experience that are exclusive to you. So what you find happiness in, don't let other haters, naysayers make any judgments on that. Be honest with yourself. What do you really enjoy to do? What gets you excited? What makes you feel alive? Being able to answer these questions can help with that, and doing research on happiness to ask the right questions is usually a good starting point. So when we're trying to learn something new, say we're not really sure what it is that we want to learn next, we need to understand that knowledge is one of the most vital resources that human beings can acquire, and that when we grow, it feels really, really good. So I like to lean on these 4 categories. Again, a quick little recap for this morning's show. If you're having a difficult time picking something to learn, or maybe you just want to expand your learning in general, I always come back to health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. These are those 4 strongholds that are pretty broad, that everyone can relate to in some type of capacity. And they also make me feel good. I always get a kick out of them, and I always really enjoy them myself. So thanks for checking out our content. If you want to learn more about investing in yourselves and working with me and our company personally, we offer a 6-week Total Life Mastery Bootcamp where we go over the most important topics to make sure that our life has the foundation we need to catapult us forward to take the right and proper actions to become happier and more productive, guaranteed, or our money back.